today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The numbers there for Connor in last week's game. 13 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's 10 touchdowns on the season for him on the ground. And remember our meeting with the coaching staff, they did share with us that one of their goals for the year was for him to get in the end zone at least 10 times. And that ramps up into their bigger goal to try and get 20 overall as a team.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They go play action. Bridgewater. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And complete to Zach Ertz. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. Connor up the middle. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Bridgewater now. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll run for it with Connor. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. On first down, Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 19 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Throwing now is Lance.
This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
And Lance going to throw.
Escaping the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
McCaffrey.
And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Out of his end zone, Bridgewater. Ertz over the middle. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They run behind center with Connor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Bridgewater. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a 1st down. To throw is Bridgewater. Finding her. And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Lance now on 1st down. They'll find Williams on the slant.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
On 2nd and 10, Bridgewater. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Bridgewater.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now. Bridgewater. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. On the handoff, Connor. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hitting Samuel on the slant. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Lance now to throw.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Lance looking to throw it.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Bridgewater. And his throw is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Bridgewater steps away to his left. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust?
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Ready?
Following the fumble recovery, Lance. And he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
So after that sequence, if we're watching both teams' defenses, didn't it feel like a revolving door? One's on, they think they're on for a while. The other has to come on, they think they're on for a while. Then they're off. Here comes the other one. Just kept turning the ball over. They've got to cut that out.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.